Trump administration to collect a $25 billion court judgment tied to the COVID pandemic. It's one that Beijing refused to recognize. NTD's Tiffany Meyer has the report.
According to Missouri's Attorney General on Wednesday, the state is asking the U.S. State Department to let Beijing know that it plans to pursue Chinese-owned assets. Her office is putting together a list of targets, focusing on properties entirely or partially owned by the Chinese regime on American soil. Missouri's lawsuit accuses China of hoarding personal protective equipment, including masks, medical gowns, and gloves during the early stages of COVID-19. This hoarding caused widespread harm to Americans, including deaths. The lawsuit also adds that China harmed Missouri and its residents by driving up the cost of health care and emergency response. A federal judge initially dismissed the lawsuit in 2022, saying Missouri couldn't sue China. But an appeals court later revived one part of the case, the allegation that Beijing hoarded protective equipment. When Chinese officials didn't respond, the judge accepted Missouri's damage estimate of more than $8 billion and tripled it under federal law. He then added nearly 4% interest, bringing the total to roughly $25 billion. China's Foreign Affairs Ministry says its actions during the pandemic aren't subject to U.S. law and does not recognize the ruling.
Meanwhile, another state has successfully sued China over COVID-19. In May, Mississippi won its $200 billion lawsuit, and now the big question is how the state plans to collect the money. Black Friday is almost here. We hear from an expert on shopping trends for tips on saving money and what scams to avoid after this break.